Hello my friends, this is Tommy the Tarot Reader and welcome back to my channel. This will be a reading for Aries for October. So let's see what we have for you Aries. So right now where the planets are, Mars is in Libra, South Node is in Libra, Mercury, and so there's a lot of there's oppositions to your sun in Aries. If you are an Aries rising, these planets are in your 7th house, which means if you're an Aries rising, Mars in Libra is in your 7th house. So it could be a little tense, dramatic with your relationships. The sun in Libra, your relationships are kind of spicy. Your lesson would be to try to keep the peace, which is really hard for Aries to do because Aries can be argumentative and fiery and, combative, warrior-like. So all this Libra in your 7th house, Aries rising, will be pushing all your buttons, but, you could be having fun with it too. You're not going to be very popular, but you could be having fun because the North Node is in Aries. And Chiron is in Aries. So if this is the way for you to get some of your pent-up energy out by having fun with people, just make sure you're not poking at the wrong people and not creating fights and unnecessary arguments and drama. We have today the moon is in Cancer. So we do have a significant moon coming up. Was it I can't remember, in October or later in October. You also have Uranus and Jupiter in Taurus. So Sun Aries. Sun Aries. If you have Venus in Taurus, you're gonna have a hard time not keeping your eyes to your significant other. You're probably going to check out other people, people that grab your interest. You might be a little hornier than usual. With Jupiter in Taurus, and if you have a Venus in Taurus as a sun in Aries, you're going to get a lot of interest. But if you are a Aries rising with that Uranus and Jupiter and Taurus, you're going to get maybe a little kinky this month. So I do see that. So let's go ahead and we'll see you have Neptune and Pisces. So Neptune is in your 12th house. That's great. If you're a musician, you're going to come up with some really beautiful, beautiful work creatively in your space, privately, at home, late at night. You're going to get a lot of inspirations. You could even get inspiration, creative inspiration, musical inspirations as you're walking through nature, through your dreams. Maybe someone running into someone that you haven't seen someone you haven't seen in a long time might actually pop into the picture. That is Pluto. So yeah, watch the tendency to be argumentative or combative just to create excitement and drama. So I would watch that tendency. Some people don't like it. So let's go ahead and start your reading. I'm just going to go ahead and do a Celtic. And I'm not reading reversals. I don't like to, and I'm going to start doing readings without reversals. That is you right now, and I said 7 of Wands, work, really focused on your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. You have a lot of fire in you right now to achieve your goals. Maybe you've been let down in the past. If there has been a loss that you're trying to get over. It could have been a rejection. It could have been a death. It could have been a breakup, a separation. It wasn't good. So you're trying to get back on your feet right now. And it hasn't been easy. I feel like it's been good all year, and then there's this thing that has happened that has been really hard on you. It might be a rejection, or it might have been a death. The Ace of Cups, there is love in your life. There is an abundance of love. It could be with your soulmate, your twin flame, but there is someone in your life that you love dearly. You do feel a lot of love. And I think this has been coming up for Aries all year long, that you do feel that love. That love is really, really important. It isn't about making money. It isn't about being popular. It isn't about getting a lot of power. It's about love, and you have a lot of love in your life. Your friends are important to you. How you treat yourself, how you love yourself, how you show up for yourself. How you have this brightness, you're just like in your glory, despite what I just said, if there's been a loss or a rejection or a death or a breakup, or some kind of illness. Yeah, there's a lot of love here. Whatever you're dealing with, dealing with it privately, and the world doesn't have to see just how much abundance you have in your life. That's very private to you, very private. Because you have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You have a lot of people who love you dearly and care for you. If there has been a separation, I feel like that person or those persons still think about you and have a lot of love in their heart for you, even though you're not together right now. If there has been some kind of conflict, and everyone's taking space from each other. But you are in abundance of love, and I do see that all year long for you, Aries. That is the most important thing to you, is your relationships, and especially the relationship with your significant other, the person you're with. A lot of love there. And you're very supportive in your relationship. I almost want to say that you're in a space of giving unconditional love to your partner. And you really feel this truly, like you have so much love and light radiating from your heart that you could actually heal someone that's going through something very difficult. You could heal them, because you do have a lot of that love. Now, because of all the Libra energies, maybe the love and the harmony and the beauty of the Libra energies opposing your Sun in Aries is for you to want to unite and harmonize with those closest to you and balance you out. You're gonna appear or feel a lot more gentle this month, and next month, probably into the end of the year. The Knave of Cups, yeah, you're coming into some lighthearted energy. Fun, a lot of laughter, a lot of fun going in towards the end of the year, but especially this October. It is Libra season. You probably have some Libra friends. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands there, you probably have some Libra friends. You're ending a period of struggling. There's a part of you that feels you got to do more, and you actually don't. You're starting to come into a space where you realize, I don't actually have to do more. I could actually balance fun and hard work and spending time in my relationship and with other people important to me. So you're finding a balance, because you're starting to find yourself to be a lot more lighthearted and joyful. There's a part of your life, whatever the loss, whatever the rejection, abandonment, whatever breakup or argument or conflict that was in that's kind of underlying maybe this year, you're done with it. The Nine of Wands, you're done with it. You're not doing it any longer. You're not going to engage. If I don't see this person coming back around and re-engaging you in some kind of fight, I don't see them doing that. I think whatever happened then it's over. If it's a breakup, you're not going back around to that person. It's done. That breakup is done. So let's see, we got here the Four of Swords. Yes, it's a time to relax and a time to just take it easy towards the end of the year. This October will be filled with a lot of fun. I feel like you've been working very hard all year long. And you do have to rest, Aries. You do have to rest. And this is a time for you to do that, to be, again, joyful, lighthearted, have fun. Allow yourself to be more open and vulnerable with those closest to you, and start and do things that are brand new. Explore, go on adventures, go do something that you've never done before, and have fun. Have fun. This is what the cards are saying. You know, don't be afraid to have fun. Don't be afraid to have fun. Now, the Five of Swords here tells me that there may be people that are negative still that might come around, and you have to manage that wisely and gently. And I think you will, because you don't want to re-engage in that. That's done. You're not re-engaging in that battle. It's over. If this person comes back around, or whatever the situation's coming back around, or in some way haunting you, you're not re-engaging anymore. It's over. There's no fixing it. The way to fix is to let it go. And the Tower came up. Yeah, let it go. It doesn't feel good to let it go, because you have a lot of uncertainty in the future with this relationship if you've had to let it go because of some kind of conflict. But you're going to have to let it go because it's eating up too much of your energy. And with that Libra, with the Mars and Libra, Sun and Libra, you're needing to maintain your balance. So as soon as you start to feel irritated at someone or something, or if there's something from your recent past that's coming up and it's getting you upset, that it's time for you to sit down and tell yourself, like, what are my priorities? My priorities is my peace of mind and joyfulness and my soulmate relationship and the people I love. That is your priorities. You are not going into battle again with someone. It's over. It's done. Do not allow someone to re-engage you in battle. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards. Yeah, don't let anyone re-engage you in battle, because you could easily get irritated with this person, but I'm saying, you know, don't do that. Just leave it alone and let that don't let it bother you, because it doesn't matter anymore. Today, as of this moment right now, it doesn't matter anymore. It's over. This is the Eight of Swords, and I just said that. The Seven of Wands, coming out of a period of anxiety. With that Seven of Wands, trying to get back up on your feet. With that Eight of Swords, that something had happened that has got you. It's like you fell because something happened and someone did something to you. It wasn't something that you were supposed to be drawn into, and you fell. You fell because you've allowed this person or this situation to take that power away from you and make you feel small. Now you're getting yourself back together, and you're completely walking away from those energies and from that toxicity and from those people. You're walking away from it. There's still a little bit of anxiety in you. Now, if that is a family member, yes, if it's your mother, yeah, you're going to have a little bit of anxiety, but just don't expect that they will change and that they will be healthy and all these positive, beautiful things you want them to be. They're not going to. So don't expect that. You are suffering quietly alone at night with the moon crossing the Three of Swords here. It'd be good for you to confide maybe with your soulmate or your significant other. You're probably already confiding in them and sharing your deepest feelings. You can't hold that in. You have to release that in some form. It's good for you to talk about it And you probably are feeling some of this at night or when you're alone. But it's something that you are quietly still slightly suffering through, whatever this thing that has happened. I do feel like it's a falling out with someone. This is the Four of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, yes, keeping to yourself right now. That's a really good idea, actually. Keeping your privacy, your keeping that space very sacred, your private life. No one needs to peer into your life. No one needs to know what's in your head. Only the people that you feel is the closest to you, your significant other, your soulmate. You can reveal your vulnerable parts of you to them and no one else. No one else can peer into your life right now. And you're going to keep it sacred and locked tight, because this is not a time to just trust anyone with anything personal about you. Stay in your beautiful world with the people who you trust and you love dearly. Yeah, that's what that's telling me. And yeah, safeguard your possessions, your resources, your time, your energy, your money. Safeguard that. There's no reason for you to be giving any of that out unless you want to. Don't ever let anyone obligate you to do that. And then we have the Three of Pentacles that shows up here. In your private, beautiful bubble with the people you love and trust and create, and you're inspired, you are going to get inspired. Some things are going to come out of this, something creative, something big is going to come out of this year. You already feel it. It's already brewing right now. You're wanting to expand. You're wanting to do something different. Finding different ways of making money. So there is a project of projects that you've already started, and it's you want to take off. Like, it's not moving fast enough. You want to be able to spend a lot of time on it. So in your own private, again, beautiful little bubble of a universe with just the people you love, who you trust and you feel safe with, and who inspire you, that inspiration is gonna kick in. Whatever creatively you are doing, it's gonna kick in. It'll kick in this month. It will kick in. You focus on that instead of the hurt and the arguments and the conflict. Don't focus on that as much as you try not to. Having said that, that's the Six of Wands. Yep. That is about your projects, that thing you want to do, something brand new. If you want to go back to school, if you're starting something creatively, whatever that is, if you are starting a new clothing line, some fashion design, starting a new album, you could start a landscape architecture company. It's starting right now, but you've been thinking about it for a while, so you're actually doing it right now. And the Nine of Wands is the Chariot. It is going to move fast enough. As a matter of fact, whatever conflict happened to you is hurling you into where you're supposed to be. It's hurling you, because the negativity and toxicity of that situation, you didn't run fast enough. You're like, you gotta get the heck out of there. Because, Aries, you're very resourceful. And so when you got sucked into that toxicity, you're running from it and you're done. You're intentionally and consciously saying to yourself, no more. I'm not going to let that happen to me again. I'm not letting people like that into my space. I'm going to be careful next time. I'll be a lot smarter, a lot more aware. I'm not going to be naive. I'm not going to be overly generous and overly trusting. So the Chariot's like, learn your lesson now, because there's too much at stake. Okay? The Four of Swords, we have, the Two of Pentacles. Here we are again, where you're juggling. Maybe you're juggling between doing too much and then caring for people you really shouldn't be caring for. They can take care of themselves. Don't let them obligate you to take care of them. You need to take care of you, take care of your loved ones. You got to take care of you. because you're going to get really, really busy. If you haven't been busy already, you could possibly get busier next year. Because whatever it is that whatever project you're working on that you want to take off, you got 2, 3, and 4 pentacles here. Whatever it is that you want to take off, it's gonna take off. That's why I'm saying really just focus on that, because that will bring you abundance. Judgment card, yes. With the Knight of Wands, yes. Your time will come, Aries. You put time into you and your life and what is important to you, and your time will come. It will pay off. It really will. You don't worry about other people that you don't need to worry about. You just need to worry about you, the people who love you, people you are in business with, your creative partners, your own decisions. We have 9 here again. The 9 of Wands showed up twice. So there really is, you got to put down that sword. You aren't fighting anymore. Even if this person comes back around and wants to start arguing with you and fighting with you, and they're acting nice. So someone like, I'm describing a certain type of person. They're really nice. They, it's been a while, and then they come around, they're really nice, only to pull you back into an argument. It's called bait and switch. Hey, let's go have dinner. And you're thinking, oh, everything seems really nice. Until you get to dinner, and then they just start bringing up the nasty again. So if this person's already been nasty to you, you got to stay away from them. Put the sword down. There's no use on continuing the battle, the argument. You got to just drop them completely. Bless them and drop them. Drop the situation. It's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse, because the Tower is here. So don't wait for it to really blow up in your face. Just drop it and focus on your energies, your time, your resources, the people you love, whatever wonderful thing you're working on. Focus on the things that are giving back to you. Okay, and manage your expectations of people. If people have been ugly to you, don't expect that person to be nice to you. They've already been ugly to you. 8 of Pentacles, yeah, you really need to focus on you and your life. And on October, yes, focus on your life, finding a balance between working too hard and having fun, and making sure not to get into any arguments with anyone. Because Aries sometimes wants to release all that fire inside of them, all that energy, all that spirit that that's been kind of locked away. Because if you've been at home like a hermit working really, really hard, you might want to go out and just engage, but you got to watch how you engage when you come out of your cave. I would suggest that you go for a long run or go dancing. Yeah, go dancing. Yeah, this is a reflective month for you. So instead of like a month of just do, which is what Aries does, this is a month where you will be reflecting on what you need to do moving forward, and what you need to do right now in the month of October, because there are things that need to be done right now, which is the Blossoming Abundance card. It's another number 3, the 3 of coins, the 3 of, yeah, right now you got to do this project. Right now, this creative thing you're working on, you need to really spend a lot of time on it. And I just said balance. Yes, I did say balance, because the project you're working on is not hard work. It's like when you do something you love so much, the money follows. It's not hard work money. It's about, I really love this thing I'm doing, and you just get so sucked into it. That's all you want to do. Like when you're painting, you're just painting all the time because you're just immersed in your composition. If you're writing music, you're immersed in that music. That's all you're doing. That's all you think about. That's all you breathe. I mean, Beethoven was like that, So that's the space you're in. The thinking man and blossoming abundance. This isn't even about how much money am I going to make. It's not that at all. It's about, I love what I'm doing, and I'm going to completely immerse myself in it. Okay? That's what I see for you, Aries. If you like this reading, hit the like button, and I will see you soon. And this is the Tommy the Tarot Reader. Thanks for joining me here. See you next time.